Welcome to Talk Music Explained. We're going to get you to where you're trying to go, playing nice talk music at your next worship service or event. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to break it down into three simple steps. First, we're going to define what talk music is. Number two, we're going to talk about the little known secret about talk music. And then for number three, we're going to get into my favorite part, probably your favorite part, the three patterns that you're going to be able to instantly play and instantly use in your next worship service or event. So let's go ahead and get started by defining what talk music is. So we're going to define what it is. Let's first talk about what it is not, okay? So it's not really playing a song softly. I know that may seem a little off, but we're going to talk more about that here in a second. It's not about playing complex and fat chord progressions. I know we all love playing fat chords, but it's really about playing simple chords, well-placed chords at the right time and in the right moment. And then finally, it's not only something that advanced musicians can do. You guys can do it too. You're definitely going to be able to do it once you finish this mini course, Talk Music Explained, okay? So let's talk about what talk music really is, okay? So for our purposes, talk music is music that is played by the musician during transitional times of a worship service or event. Now, typically it's played while someone is at the podium, such as your pastor is speaking, or while someone is giving announcements. That's one of the times that we all really like playing talk music is during announcements. And we're going to give you some nice patterns that you can use during those times. Now, the key word to remember in our definition is transitional, okay? So as a musician, it's your responsibility to help support the movement and the flow of a worship service, okay? So we all know that what we play on our instrument, on our piano, really sets the tone of the moment. And it's critical that you know and that you're in tune with the Spirit or whoever is speaking at the time so that you can really help support the flow of the service, okay? Okay, guys, so really quickly, let's talk about why playing a song softly is not necessarily the best way to go about playing talk music, okay? So let's go to our piano and give you an example. So say I play this while the pastor is speaking or while someone is giving announcements, okay? Okay? So what do you think is going to happen? So more than likely, the people in the congregation will be distracted because they're going to notice that I'm playing Living Word by Fred Hammond. And then you'll have some people in the congregation who might even start humming the song or even singing the song. So that's why playing a song softly is not the best way to go about playing talk music, because it actually can become a distraction as opposed to supporting what the person at the podium is doing, okay? So we're going to give you some nice patterns that you can play that are not going to be distracting. And so the key thing about playing talk music is about playing something that is really not recognizable, something that is more abstract, but pretty at the same time, okay? So we're going to give you some of those here once we get into our patterns. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and move into step number 2, and let's talk about the little known secret about talk music. Okay, so this is going to be an easy one, guys. The secret is that anyone can play it, okay? Seriously, anyone can play talk music, and let's qualify that by saying anyone who already plays the piano can play talk music. And the reason is, and here comes our deeper definition, is you already have the tools to play talk music. Talk music simply is a pattern of abstract chords and progressions. And I want to give you an example, an analogy, okay? So think about a painter who paints a picture of a city. So say they paint the city of Chicago, okay? And they get it down to every single detail. It's so recognizable. You couldn't mistake it for any other city. You can easily look at the painting and say, hey, that's Chicago, okay? Now think about a painting by Picasso where the colors are more murky, it's more abstract, and it's hard to really recognize what he was trying to represent in his picture, okay? So you want your talk music to be like Picasso's painting. You want it to be more abstract. You don't want it to be something that people can easily recognize, or else they might start singing the song like we showed in our example of playing the Living Word. So really, guys, talk music is about creating your own artistic work, okay? You're an artist at the keyboard, okay? And you're going to create your own picture, something that is really abstract and beautiful at the same time, okay? Okay, so let's move into step number 3, the best part. Let's move into our patterns, and let's get started with pattern number 1 that sounds like this. Okay? So let's first go over the foundational chords, and then we'll talk more about the little runs in between, okay? So the foundational chords are here. Okay? So left hand we have E flat, F sharp, A, and C sharp, okay? Right hand we have E flat, F sharp, A, and C sharp. Alright? Next chord. We have in the left hand A flat, C sharp, E flat, and F. Right hand we have A flat, C sharp, E flat, F, and A flat. Okay? Next chord. Left hand we have G, B flat, and C sharp. Right hand we have F, G, B flat, and E flat. Next chord. Okay? We have F sharp, A, C sharp, and F sharp, okay? Right hand we have A, C sharp, E flat, and F. Alright? For the next chord we have this chord here. We have F, A flat, C sharp. Right hand we have A flat, C sharp, E flat, F, and A flat. Next chord. Alright, now we have B flat, C sharp, F, and F sharp. Right hand we have C, C sharp, E flat, and A flat. Next chord. Alright, left hand we have E flat, F sharp, B flat. Right hand we have F, F sharp, A flat, and C sharp. Next chord. We have A flat, C. Right hand we have E flat, A flat, B flat, C, and E flat. And then we end on our 1. We have C sharp, A flat, and C sharp. Right hand we have E flat, F, A flat, and C sharp. Alright? So one more time. Okay? So let's go over the little runs that give it a nicer sound, okay? So what do we do here? So we still play the same left-hand chord, E flat, F sharp, A, and C sharp, okay? But we actually just roll the chord. In our right hand we do this. So we play F sharp, A flat, A flat, and back to F sharp. And to get the little run, you just have to practice with it and you'll get it. Alright? So our next chord was this. But what we like to do, we like to roll this one too. Alright? So you grace from that E to the F, okay? And then you still play the full chord in the left, but you roll it again. Alright? Alright? So now you're playing that left hand chord, you're rolling that one too. Alright? A flat, C sharp, F, and then E flat, okay? A flat, C sharp, F, E flat in the right, and then the chord. Alright? Remember these chords? And then we like to end it off like this. Alright? So you hold this C sharp at the top. In the right hand, you're going to grace from F sharp to A flat. Okay? And when you hit that A flat, you're going to hit B in your left hand. Now you're going to hit B flat in the left, and then you're going to hit F sharp in the right. All right. And then you're going to hit A in the left, and then E flat in the right, then end on the 1 again. All right. So really, guys, you can really have fun with this one, okay? And you can play it in a higher octave. It gives it a nice sound. Okay? So let's talk about when you can actually use this movement. I had a friend one time, he asked me, he said, when I first sit down on the keyboard, what can I play? And I showed him this because it really has that sound like you're just about to begin. So say the pastor walks up to the podium. This is a nice movement to play then, okay? So he walks up to the podium, and it actually sounds like you're just starting out. Okay, guys, so really practice that movement, play it in higher octaves, play around with it, do different runs, and roll those chords. And I'm telling you, you're going to really turn heads when you play this Sunday or in your next service, okay? Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and move into pattern number 2. It's a nice one as well, and it sounds like this.